Yo, what's going on, team? What's going on, team? Welcome back to this video. Of course, it's your boy Bradley, and today we're going to be looking at a brief on directional bias again. And then I think after this video on directional bias plus the other one, you should understand directional bias and know how to analyze from the higher time frame coming down to the lower time frame. So stay tuned, and if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and let's get back straight into the video. Now, directional bias, obviously, you all know that first thing you have to know is that the market moves in three directions. The forex market generally moves in three directions. We have an uptrend. The first things first, we have an uptrend. Secondly is we have a downtrend, forming lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. And lastly, what we have a consolidating market, resistance, support, resistance, resistance, support, support, resistance, resistance, support, resistance, support. Sorry if you're getting birds and the rest I'm on the veranda, so I just want to be natural. So anyways, now looking at it now, this is BTC, and what analyzing directional bias is like analyzing from the higher time frame. So we'll look at it on the weekly time frame right now. We'll look at it on the weekly time frame. So we already know that we have three directions we are looking at. Anytime we have to analyze. Anyways, let's cancel all this. We're gonna put it back when analyzing. Let's cancel it back. Okay, now looking at the weekly time frame, all of you knew that obviously BTC was bearish here at this point, but now that is not the case. Things have changed, right? Things have really changed. Now looking at BTC from here, you're going to discover that what price was reacting from this other block here. And what does it mean when price is reacting from this other block? Meaning the movement can happen now. That is what happened after price reacting from this other block here. It took out this recent high, forming a new break of structure. So obviously we were bullish as from here after this pullback, after this bearish pullback. Now, why did it happen? You using the strategy, you already know that there was liquidity here, and then it was cleared, and then came to this point of interest reacted from there and started buying back to the top. Now the same thing happened again. Happened again at this area. What can we see? We can see a break of structure to the upside here, and then what do you have? Liquidity. You have liquidity at this zone. Eventually the liquidity was swept and tapped a point of interest, but that one, the point of interest isn't clear, so it does not concern us really. But now what concerns us is this. Now looking at it here, what can we see? You can see that we have a break of structure to the upside. We have a break. The break is clear, so obviously we know that what this is a pullback. This is called an inducement right now, and now we're looking for the point of interest. Where is the point of interest? So the strategy is structural liquidity, point of interest SLP, and then here I can see my other block entry here. So that's why when price tap into this other block, you can see how the buyer started. So that is the main reason why I'm buying on the lower time frame. So I hope I've answered your questions. Now after analyzing like this, you go down to the daily time frame to refine your entries and the rest. Now what can we see? There's nothing much on the higher time frame. We see that what we are reacting from a point of interest here on the daily. So obviously we know that now this high should be targeted. This high should be targeted. This high here should be targeted. Let me show you. This high here, we're targeting this high. This is the main high we're targeting. That is why we're targeting business to go back to all-time highs here. But now for the moment, we target this high to be taken out, because after this high is taken out, we'll have a little bit of a pullback. So on the lower time frame now, we're going to be buying to these entries. I don't know whether you guys are getting the notions. I don't really know whether you guys are getting the notions. Why? What can we see? We can see that what from what I showed you guys on the 4 time frame, that the market moves on the, this is an example of a buy entry, creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So as from here now, it's going to push now to here and create a low before pushing to the top. So here it is. We already have analyzed and we know that what we are bullish. So that's the move I'm expecting on BTC USD. Now we have to scroll down to the 4 time frame and see whether we can get entries now. Now looking at the 4 time frame, so that's exactly what I'm expecting. Now immediately price hit this our zone here on the weekly, we knew that what price is will start buying from there. Now what do you have? How did I get the entry? We see that what we have a break of structure here. This is that I already mark it out, and what happens after that, we look for inducement. This is an inducement zone. That's the inducement zone there. And obviously lastly, the point of interest. So this is our point of interest here. I use this whole other block to get that entry. So this is our point of interest here. That's why you saw me, I took a buy from here and it went straight to TP. Where they buy from here, where they buy from there, targeting TP, the most recent high. TP was hit successfully. Now currently I'm still having a buy on BTC. Why do I have a buy on BTC as from this zone? Why do I still have a buy? As price came and took out this high, here, it created an inducement. It still created an inducement, which this is it, and the inducement was swept. This is it. It was swept and it came and tapped this breaker block. If you look very, this is the breaker block on the lower time frame. Don't be worried. This is the breaker block on the lower time frame here. So that's why I still have buys from BTC again from there, targeting the highs. The highs are marked on the daily time frame, so I'm going to be holding buys from there again, targeting the highs on the higher time frame. So that is it, as simple as it is. So every morning now when I woke up, when I have this, any morning I wake up, I scroll down to this is a 4 hour time frame entry. So I scroll down to the 30 minutes if you want to have scalp entry, or 15 minutes, and then we have entry, we go in. You see, right? The entry is clear here. This is a 30 minutes time frame. What do you have a break? This is a break that was caused. This is the inducement, and here we have an order block entry. It tapped and then it's delivering. So that's exactly how I take my entries, and that's exactly how we eat in the community. Now these are the last trades that we took on gold. I hope it's clear. If you still have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section. I hope it's clear. Now looking at Telegram, let me show you guys my entries we had last week in the VIP room. Anyways, the network is kind of slow, and we're just going to show you guys on the chart if it does not. Okay, it has appeared. Let's look at the safe. Let's look at the safe and see whether. Okay, well, now these are the entries we had on gold. You can see that is everything. Why? Because generally we knew that gold is generally bullish. So we had entries from here. You can see my entries here that I was dropping. I was saving. So that's how we generally trade. So if you're not in the Telegram channel, feel free, link in the description box below. If you want to join the VIP, join the Telegram channel and contact me directly. You can contact me there from there directly. And then now, this DXY, I'm bullish on DXY. I'm bullish on DXY. So obviously, all pairs that begin with USD should be buying, and all pairs that end with USD should sell. So that's it, and that's all I have for you guys today. I thought I've kept it short and a little bit brief. So I think from this video you guys should understand directional bias now. And then if you need recommended broker, link in the description box below. I've been in the broker for 3 years, and sign up, verify, and then you have your account secured. So, and I still repeat, Telegram group link in the description again. So this is what I'm looking at, BTC targeting this high. So that's all about directional bias. I think after this you guys should understand directional bias. So if that is good, feel free, drop your comments, and then I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.